So another day on the farm, another weekend on the farm. Been a really busy week. My family's having to pick up the slack on the farm a little bit. So on the weekends, I'm working really hard to keep things going. So today, we got to fill up the pig water again. Got to fill up the pig feeder, see how the new feeder's doing. And we got to let those new Hereford piglets out of their pen into a larger pen. They've been in there in the training pen for 2 weeks, so we're going to move them out and give them a larger area to run so they're not so cooped up in the mud. They're really bad. It's kind of embarrassing, but they've been in there 2 weeks now, so it's time to get them moved out. So, going to do that and get some more chores done. Get caught up for the week. So hang out with us, we'll see what we can get finished up. Okay, so I've already found one problem with my feeder. It's not setting exactly level, and when it's not level, then this is what happens. The door actually sticks open. Gonna have to put some kind of stop on that door so it won't open completely. So I guess it's a learning process. That's why I didn't want to fill it up. As you can watch here, they're already using it. It's been a week, but they're using it good. This paddock's really tore up. I really need to move them completely tomorrow as well. Look, crazy pigs. Scratch on everything. Scratch that big old butt. But it's working. They're eating out of it well. Just got to make it so that lid will fall back down. Look, they've got it figured out. They're actually smart enough, I think, to figure out they can prop that one all the way up. By the way, I don't know if y'all are farming mud, but here at Seven Stands Farm, our mud farm's doing well. So if anybody needs any, just let me know. I'll bring you some mud over and we'll trade out some dry dirt. How does that sound? That's what I'm looking for. Gosh, it's been so muddy here. Just insane. So hang out with us. We'll see what we can get done. My plan is I'm gonna take the house and the feeder out of this training pen, and I'm gonna make a small paddock. Start here at the corner of the pen and include this. And I've made a little run right here that I hope when I get ready to move them with this bunch, and I think I'm gonna try to move them together. I've talked to Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. This will give me enough area where I can keep them kind of corralled over to here. That's the plan. Hoping it'll work. Not sure it will work, but we'll see. I can tell you something I've learned. You know, this little paddock was 3 weeks. The one before it was 3 weeks. It didn't get tore up too bad. Made a smaller paddock, 3 weeks rain and snow. Tore up pretty good, not horrible. Need to plant some seed. Then this last paddock, 2 weeks rain or snow. We've got pretty good disturbance. They need to go over. So probably won't get that done this evening, but we'll get it done tomorrow. So the pigs are getting bigger, more disturbance, less time in a paddock, I guess is what I'm trying to summarize and say. So I'm learning as I go. This paddock was a little bigger than the last one, but it's only going to last 2 weeks instead of 3. But when you're farming mud like we are here in North Carolina, with rain every other day, then, you know, the mud, it don't take long to disturb that. I just wanted to let you see what I had in mind, what I was thinking about doing. So let's see how that goes. Well, I told you I had a plan to move them over into a little section and move them in with the big pigs tomorrow. They made the move by themselves. So I don't know if you can see them up there with that big black pig, the black and white Hampshire up there. They're in this paddock with them. We'll get some close-ups of them in just a minute. Go all the way over next to that other, okay? You good? Yep. Go ahead, I'll follow you. All right, so here they are. This one girl right here in front with the most white on her face. She's thick. Oh, if it's about full, we're good. We can always put a little more in there tomorrow if we need to.
6 inches from the top. Maybe?
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so that's moving of the little pigs. I hope they respect the wire enough. And I hope I've got the wire in good, you know, at the right heights for both the big pigs and the little pigs. So we'll see how it goes tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow evening and we'll check on them in the morning. We'll come back tomorrow and maybe move the whole group into a new paddock. We may have to do 2 wires since we got 2 different sizes. We'll see. They're already kind of joining the crowd and rooting around, doing what pigs do. I'm gonna give you guys that pasture pigs a little tip. Right here, you can see that they've rooted that up over my wire. You have to watch your wire. They'll ground it out like that if you're not careful. They root up against it and then your wire gets grounded out and don't work. So you have to keep an eye on, your fence. Best farmhand around right there. All right, here we are. Pigs are running. Hereford's own pasture.